G'day guys, Disney Dave coming at you once again from Down Under. Of course, the Star Wars celebration is happening right now in Orlando, Florida, and if you've been keeping an eagle eye on my channel, you notice that I am covering all the ins and outs of the announcements and everything that's going on at the con. Thanks to my wonderful friends over at the Walt Disney Company Australia, I can present you this package of officially sanctioned footage right out of the con.
Well, I'll never get over the amazing support the films have from the fans, and to see them show up in so many numbers and iterations, generations of fans after 40 years is very gratifying.
It never ever completely went away, because I thought, well, 5-6 years after the last one, for me anyway, it'll be just a memory. But it keeps being rediscovered and passed down to the next generation. And I remember Robert Watts was our production manager, and he says, "What do you think of the film we're doing? This is the first week over there." And I said, "I think we're on a winner."
Well, it's amazing. You know, it was amazing in the beginning when it became a hit, and it's been amazing as we've gone through the years, and the fans have always been there, and, you know, for 40 years, and there haven't been, you know, there weren't films every year, but there have been fan conventions and things that kept it alive, and, you know, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, it's crazy. 40 years, can you imagine? It's really bizarre. No, it's great. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. It's really wonderful. You get one of these once in your life. And I got grandkids now. They're into it. So there's another 40 years to go, I guess.
The biggest thing, the thing that captures people and continues to over the years, is the story. It's a fantastic story about characters you can all identify with. I hope not too many people identify with my character for obvious reasons. But they'd certainly identify with Vader's journey. You know?
Well, I think it's the storytelling is so primal. It's good versus evil, and it's very clear even to the youngest viewer. I remember saying to George when I wanted to see Darth Vader's first entrance, even though I didn't work that day. And I said, "George, why aren't you cutting away to two characters saying, 'Oh, that's the Dark Lord of the Sith, he's the most powerful evil'?" He goes, "No, well, it's got a white background, he comes on in a black costume, we'll play some scary music, you know, they'll get it." I thought, wow, that's what economical storytelling. But it's like great fairy tales, it's so primal. And then they're also comparable, I think, to animated films, like the Disney animated films, in that they're not specific in time. You can't date it by our clothes or our vehicles or anything, so it stands the test of time.
It's a fairy story created by a storyteller that looks into the future. And there has never been a movie like it to have the whole family go and look at, from grandma down to the kids. So you are looking at a whole range. It's now 4 generations. So what more do you want? That is Star Wars.
It's great to be here for the 40th, I can't believe I'm saying that, anniversary of this great saga. I got involved 10 years in with Return of the Jedi, and then I was going to say I never looked back, but then I started to look back because the films look back, and I became my real age, having been about 130, I think, in Return of the Jedi. And then, of course, caught up with myself by the end of the first prequel.
The best part was just to be able to see everybody again. You know, it's like a high school reunion or a family Thanksgiving dinner, and that's always fun, just to be with everybody. There's a lot of messages that people can take away because it was made for that. But you know, to not be selfish, to be compassionate, that's the main thing. To join the group and help join the whatever part you're in to help make things better.
It's the wonderful, uplifting stories that give you hope for the future. Encourage you in positive aspects. I've always attributed the good luck of my career to the fact that I made films which are passed on from generation to generation, and that's That's because of the value of the stories we tell.
What's overwhelming is the support of the fans. It's unbelievable. I was saying earlier, you know, they are so supportive of everything during your good times and your bad times, and more supportive than my actual family, who are highly critical, by the way. But the fans are again, something I've never taken for granted, because, I mean, it's just thinking about it, it's almost moving, because everyone has a story. Everyone has, you know, it's become such a fabric of our culture. What was great about being asked to come back for the most recent trilogy is to reestablish contact with all the original characters. And, you know, I'm able to enjoy it now in a way that I wasn't able to in my 20s. You know, that was my first film, you know, and not that I thought, well, everyone's going to be like this. It's just that with this perspective, I can really enjoy it in a way that would have been impossible to imagine then.
Well, she was smart, she was funny when she was Princess Leia. The thing about Princess Leia is that she's the smartest person in the room. She's the one that rescued the guys. The guys didn't rescue her. And so it's very important that she be able to stand up to those guys and be able to command them, and, you know, and she was only 19, so to have that kind of strength at that age, be likable and funny, but still be a senator and order people around, you know, she was magical.
It's so clear, her value and what she brought, not just to Star Wars, but to all of our lives. I'll miss her.
And with Carrie, you know, here she was. Now, I didn't work with either one of them in 7. We were at the dinner, the launch dinner, and I saw them at the premieres, but in 8, and then when she, you know, just the fact to reconnect with her, and we'd gone through it all, the highs, the lows, mad, passionate for each other, angry at each other, fed up with each other, all of it, just like real sibling. We were just in a really great place in that she trusted me. I mean, because I haven't really changed. She knew she could rely on me. She knew she could relax and be herself. Not that she couldn't with even a total stranger, but that was something that I really treasured.
Thank you all for watching. Keep your eyes open on my channel over the next few days. I will be uploading news roundups for every single day of the con, and of course plenty of little surprise videos along the way as well. If it's your first time watching my channel, you've liked what you've seen, please, after the jump, hit subscribe. To all my regular viewers, thank you once again for watching. To absolutely everybody out there, I hope I'll see you again soon. Until next time though, guys, take care, and I hope you have a magical weekend.